This is a quick overview for selecting the correct LokRing size and material for service applications. LG recommends Vulcan LokRing on all refrigeration silt system practices. LokRing's service connectors are permanent, secure, leak-free method for joining all combinations of tube material used for refrigerated products when sized and completed correctly. The materials that we're using with the LokRings are brass and aluminum. Simple note, whenever connecting aluminum tubing, always use an aluminum LokRing fitting. When connecting copper to copper, copper to steel, and steel to steel, use brass connectors. Tubes should be measured using a digital caliper set to the millimeter setting. Make sure outside measuring surfaces are clean and free of debris at contact surface. Most tubes are somewhat oval, so tubes should be measured twice at 90-degree angles, and an average should be used. In the example shown, the average tube size is 7.89 millimeters. The tube would use an 8 millimeter LokRing connector. If the tube is too oval to fit, use a pair of pliers to gently make it round. When using a digital caliper, turn the unit on. Make sure to set for millimeters and always zero out your caliper before you start your measurement. Measure once and then turn your tube or caliper 90 degrees and take a second reading in order to get your average reading. For sizing LokRings, first number in your LokRing is your tubing size. If you have two numbers, it'll be tubing size and a reducing tubing size. The second set will be letters. K is for a straight connector, and R is for a reducer connector. The second set of letters indicates the material. We would like to be able to tell you what size LokRing to use for every application, but we cannot. So we'd like for you to measure with a digital caliper and choose the LokRing with the closest tolerance. If you have a tubing size that falls between two LokRings, try the smaller one first. If the smaller one does not fit, use the larger one. The only exception to this rule are tubings that are between 6.4 and 5.9 millimeters. You want to use the 6 millimeter. Tubing that is between 5.1 and 4.6 millimeter, use the 5 millimeter connector. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to call the Technical Support Center.